after it, MP.
Can't say nothing bad about Puma. They've been cool.
Yo, MP, let's go.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. There is no better way to start off the new year. And at the start of the new year, a look here at the Rookie of the Year race. Some great young players making their entree into the NBA. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And he's had a decent amount of success here in his first year. A few of the top guys in the rankings have kind of outperformed him, but he's lived up to the reasonable expectation.
Well, you're getting the 2 C's from him right now, comfortable and confident. And he could really turn it up as the season gets going.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. We've got Webb. Thomas is out there with Curry. Then there's Monroe. And it's Mobo in at the center position. And for the Hawks, we've got White. Wallace is out there with Rizashay. Then it's MP. We know MP never misses a chance to show up for his team's fans. And this season, he's going the extra mile by committing to winning every home game he plays in. That's a pretty bold objective.
And I have to respect MP's attitude. Taking aim at such an ambitious goal. Being rock solid at home is going to take a lot of focus and hard work from the squad. But if anyone can lead them to being one of the more dominant home teams around, it's MP.
Out to White. What better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops. Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them.
They've got Rizashay. Roy is out there with Murray. Then it's MP. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Day. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here's MP. MP going right to the rim.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Here is Day. Here's Keith. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta leading by 8. Hawks passing it around. Murray the pass to MP. Keith grabs the miss. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
MP finishes inside.
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Webb's checked in for Miami. Barea with a wide open look, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
MP inside. Guarded by Barea. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Pass to Keith. Here's Webb. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Webb's got 7 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
MP, no good. The Heat trail by 9. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Webb. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, that's a tough.
We've reached the end of the first half of play. Bucks ahead. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Miami Heat.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
No surprise he's been the catalyst at the offensive end. Not just by making the extra pass, but his vision.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Monroe. Curry is out there with Thomas. Then there's Webb. And it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by White. And MP throws it down.
Things really going MP's way offensively. He's found the flow, and that's working for him.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 16-point game. Webb can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Nice pass there to set that basket up.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside Thomas. Cranes the three-pointer. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
MP, no good. The Heat trail by 15. 90 seconds now into the second half. Mobo can't hit.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Monroe. Rebound, Atlanta. Wallace has got 9 rebounds now tonight. The shot's good. MP's got 22.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
And the foul called on MP. Wallace is out there with Washington. Then it's Roy. Then it's MP. And it's Bolden in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. It's stolen by Smith. And then Thomas with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
MP strong inside.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Webb. Offensive rebound. Poked away. And they double up MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Smith with it. He's picked up by Roy. Thomas. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Right wing. Here's Berea. Doesn't go for him.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Keith's shot is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
MP's shot is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Webb. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Whitey's checked in for Roy. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And that one misses. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And he's good on the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Inside.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 38 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Berea finds Thomas. It's good. Great play set up by Berea.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Misses the three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the Heat with some changes. Curry's checked in for Thomas. And Monroe's subbed in for Barea. Curry on the wing. Lets it go with the three. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP, no good. The Heat trail by 18. Here's Keith. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hawks are gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. MP's shot is good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And the foul called on MP.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And Curry has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And the dunk by MP.
And good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Monroe with it. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. So it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency.
That's what I'm talking about. At least you get some extra rest tonight. This is anyone's game tonight. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring... Let's see the stat sheet here for MP.
Over his 10-game stretch, he's taken on a bigger role in this offense. His usage rate has gone up, and he's accepted this additional responsibility seamlessly.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. We've got Sharp, and it's Tate in at the 5, down low. And for Atlanta, we got Risache, and it's MP in at the 2. Well, as the saying goes, got to give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show, and most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
Yeah, MP is making a point. Protect the home floor, establishing a home court advantage, and that's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort.
Some consider these the dog days of the regular season, Clark. You think that's fair?
I think that's accurate. I mean, they certainly can feel that way. I mean, the key is to try to not let it get to you, embrace the joy of the game, being with your teammates, competing. You really got to make it a mental kind of game when you get to those periods when the dog days are upon you.
For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by Ricochet.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Outside Tate. Pass to Randolph. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's MP. That one drops for him. MP's got 6 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second. On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. We've got Sharp, and it's Oberto in at the 5 with a 9-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Martin. He nails it, and we're tied. Martin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Martin's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. MP gets it to go through contact.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Sharp passes to Martin. Back to Sharp from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the foul called on MP. So it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Atlanta Hawks.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
They have to be excited about trading for LaMelo. Confident, skilled, a point guard with considerable size who plays to his strengths.
He helps your team win, and he entertains the fans. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. They've got MP, and it's White in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. And that one drops for them.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Pass to Sharp. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Risache. Risache's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Here's Randolph. Inside. Here's Sharp. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off.
And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. And it's Kerr in at the point guard position. Oh, got that one up quick.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's MP, tightly guarded. They get it back. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Coming away with the hustle points, Murray has no problem doing the dirty work.
Here's Kerr, defended by Murray. Kerr, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Martin. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect. And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And it's Murray with the ball for Atlanta. And MP throws it down.
No holding back there, folks. A rim rattler by MP.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Martin outside. Here's Alberto. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Denver's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in.
Love the determination. MP comes right at you.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Alberto. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
At least you get some extra rest tonight. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
Look out there, MP. Fans live for games like this one.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you... Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. He and his guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Evans. He's out there with Evans. And it's Washington in at the 4 spot.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, that really helps your offense to flow.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And Toronto has possession. 4-point game. Pass to Washington. A 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's MP. Evans with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Out to the right wing. From past the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the dunk by MP.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Evans outside. Down low, Papadopoulos. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. And it's Washington missing. Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. A putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Evans outside. For the 3. And it's Evans missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Toronto trailing. Pass to Papadopoulos. Kicks it out to Evans. Off target from outside.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the basket by MP.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
Evans passes to Evans. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks. Georgia's own Liliati coming out to support the Hawks tonight.
He chose a good game to come see them play. Atlanta has had plenty to cheer for in this one.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line. And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Toronto working the ball around now. Evans. No good with the layup.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Evans. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the foul called on MP.
Substitution on the floor.
Toronto leading by 5. Washington out there with ball. Then it's MP. Then there's Filipowski. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Filipowski. Still scoreless. Left side, Ball. Here's Campbell. Ball with the rebound. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to MP. Right through contact, MP.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
A shot by Evans, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Ball with the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Kings. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now here's Evans. He's got 8. Rebound, Atlanta. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Ball dishes to Evans. Evans outside. Launches it. A rebound by Washington.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
To the middle. The shot misses. Evans with some nice D. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And stolen by Cousins. He tries for three. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Cousins. Evans feeling it out a bit. Another shot. Cousins, no good. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. From deep, Evans. A rebound by Washington. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Pass the ball. Back to MP. MP fights for it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Raptors making a change here. A moment now to check out some numbers for MP. So it's MP making things happen for the Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience.
The Hawks trail by 9. And for the Hawks, all out there with Filipowski. Then there's Washington. Then it's MP.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And the foul called on MP. That's it. Let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Evans kicks to Evans. Takes the three. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Murray for three. Connects from three-point range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Evans outside. Trying to get something going. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Evans has got 20 points. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's MP. The rebound by Gravett. Gravett's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The shot, no good. Good D by Roy. To the inside. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. And he has 28 points for the game.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
And here's Evans. Pass to Papadopoulos. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door. I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's Papadopoulos. Back to Evans from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Hawks making a switch here.
Number 16, Luka.
Raptors leading by 10. The three. Rebound, Atlanta. Roy's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Yes, that goes in.
Tough bucket from MP. Might have even been a foul, fellas.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Washington kicks to Evans. Sinks the triple. Evans has got 16 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Tough shot inside by MP.
Very hard to score in the paint in this league, but MP earns those two.
Raptors with the lead. Pass to Gravett. Three-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Roy's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, high percentage shot, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
And it's Evans missing. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the foul called on MP. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like
can't be reaching like that, MP. That new commercial with Kawhi is fire.
tight, both men.